Welcome to Productalk Africa, where we simplify building digital and physical products. Click the subscribe button or follow us on social media at Productalk_Africa.
All right, welcome to today. And so today our topic would be what are PM soft and hard skills, right? I'm sure a lot of people have been hearing as a PM, I need to have soft skills, as a PM, I need to have hard skills. What exactly do we mean by soft skills and hard skills? So we'll go through that briefly. As a PM, you need so many skills. The hard skills we refer to skills that that you can learn, about tools, things like that. The soft skills we refer to maybe about your personality, how you communicate, how you manage conflict, right? So we'll go through some important aspects. There are lots, but we can't definitely pick everything. We'll go through the important ones. So for the hard skills, you need to have business sense. You need to have data analysis skills. That's where you get to learn SQL about data. You need to know how to do your market and customer research. Understand what your customers want by researching, by doing a survey, by doing open surveys, asking them questions to understand the pain points that they have. Market research to know what's happening in the market, your niche, the industry you're trying to solve a problem. Your roadmap planning, you want to say, oh, I'm building a product, but what is my schedule? When am I going to do this part A? When am I going to do this part B? Which one is more important than the other? That's prioritization. User experience design. What would the experience of my users be like? Technical knowledge about your product. Agile product development is also the A/B testing also. So A/B testing is simply you're trying to do something, you have two variations. You're trying to test the outcome of the two variations to know the best result that you would have, right? That's A/B testing. Well, so yeah, that's A/B testing. So I'll give a good example of A/B testing. Let me just use it. So imagine you have a page, you have a landing page, and you have 1,000 customers, but you don't know which page customers will convert on most. So you do a test to say, do you know what? I'm going to split 500 users to see page A, 500 users to see page B. I have different designs for A and B. Then see the conversion rates. If at the end of the day, 400 people maybe sign up or convert from page A and 200 people convert from page B, your A/B tester has simply told you that what page A is better than page B. So it's a way to test and improve what you're working on. Now we have soft skills. Soft skills, interpersonal skills, right? So interpersonal skills, how do you communicate? How do you relate to people, right? There are different people. You can be an introvert, you can be an extrovert. We have different levels, but how do you relate to people? That would be one. Your communication and your storytelling. Right now, I'm communicating. I'm actually also in a way telling you a story about what I'm saying right now, which is hard skills, soft skills, the impacts that can have on your career as a product management. But you need to know how to tell a story. You are doing a presentation about data, about maybe your products. What is the line? Your story, a simple storytelling line could be, oh, what's the pain point? So, for example, I'm trying to tell a story about maybe Airbnb. And I'm like, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was working one day. Let's use Uber for example. I was working one day, and as I was at the train station or at the bus stop, and I stood there for 1 hour. It was very, very difficult for me to get a bus. It was also very difficult for me to even when I saw a bus, it was so difficult for me to struggle and get into the bus because I did not have the power to even struggle and I was not feeling fine. At that point, I was so weak and there was nothing I could do. And that led me to actually think about something. The primary problem that the masses have is one, getting transportation is difficult, the cost is so high, there's no convenience and there's no comfort. And also, even if people get to say comfort, they can't afford it. Even if people want to use taxis, it's so difficult to get a taxi to the level of comfort that they want. And I thought to myself, is there a way to solve this problem? How do we get people that can give comfort? How do we get people that can give comfort to people that are ready to pay for the comfort at a very affordable amount? And that was where the initiative of Uber came up. connecting drivers to the riders, giving them comfort, convenience, and an affordable price that they can get to move from one location to another. Anyway, that's just an example, right? You also need creative, analytical thinking, problem-solving skills, empathy, influence, and without authority, right?